Welcome back to Forum 13. I'm Phil Bailey. The popularity of a video game called Minecraft is soaring. It's past soaring. The game has exceeded 100 million registered users. It's already one of the best-selling video games of all time, which makes it an interesting way to teach young people valuable lessons. We're joined by Mark Cheverton, who is the author of Invasion of the Overworld, an unofficial Minecrafter's adventure. It's a fun book to read. All right, Mark, thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You're an interesting story. Start by explaining what Minecraft is.
So, Minecraft is, this was a game built by just one guy out there in Sweden, as I recall. And he built something that gives kids the ability to create anything they want. So it's kind of like digital Legos. You can build things out of blocks, and you can make a bridge, and you can make a city, and you can build a mansion. But there's also monsters you can battle, and so you fight monsters and zombies and creepers, and so it gives kids a lot.
What ages are we talking about?
These are from, actually the ages go from as young as 6 to, there's college kids that are playing this, and people as old as me that are playing it.
I find the reason and the way you got into this fascinating. Tell us your personal story.
Sure. So my son begged us that we had to have this game or he wasn't going to live. So we had no choice. We had to get it for him. And he started playing it, and I saw this is really cool. You can really have some really creative things you can do with it. So we got it for him. He really liked it. We got him a server so that he could have his friends come and build with him. And so he built up a lot of things, and he had friends that were building things with him collaboratively. And they built some really fantastic things. He opened it up to kids on the internet, and a bunch of kids came on. And a couple of them came on and just ingratiated themselves with him so they could get full access. And then one night they came in and leveled everything to the ground.
Destroyed it.
Destroyed it to the ground.
Built.
Yep. And it took him months and months to build this stuff. And understandably, he was really upset.
This is the classic description of cyberbullying, isn't it?
It's absolutely cyberbullying. And he came into me and he said, I was nice to these kids. What did I do to deserve this? And that's a common response of victims of bullying, that they think they did something to deserve this treatment.
This broke your heart.
Oh, it was terrible. So I tried to explain, oh, it's not your fault. These bullies feel bad about themselves, yada, yada, yada. He didn't get it. So I thought, I'm going to write a story using the thing that he's obsessed with, Minecraft, to deliver the lesson. And so I wrote The Invasion of the Overworld.
How many of these books, your son's, I don't know, what do you call the name?
Game Night 999 is his Minecraft name.
His Minecraft name. And so that's his real Minecraft name.
Oh yeah, that's what he uses when he plays.
And that's what you named your character in the book.
Right. Right.
So one of the phenomenons, many of these out of this, is whereas your son was bullied on Minecraft, now when Minecraft players see Game Night 999 is on the game, they think this is pretty cool.
Well, they think he's a star. They're like, I don't know if you know what it's like to be a star.
I have no idea.
Okay, I figured, but kids will come around him and want to take a screenshot with him and use it as their on their background on their computers. That they all flock around him and they want to get a picture with him because he's Game Night 999.
Not to make your head swell, but I mean, you absolutely reversed this situation, turned it from a disaster into a real success, a really cool thing for your son.
Yeah, yeah. I think he's really enjoyed the notoriety. At first, he was really uncomfortable with it, but now he kind of is like, I'm sure you get this, right? Oh, yeah, okay, go ahead, right?
All right, so you wrote this book, this one, Invasion of the Overworld. This is the first one, right? How successful has it been?
So that has sold, I think, over 300,000 copies. When I self-published it, it did 50,000 copies. And that's when the publishers and the agents started contacting me. And now it's in...
It is like one among the best sellers at Amazon at one point.
It reached number 29 on Amazon's top 100, which was really exciting. And that's when the agents called me.
And you didn't think of yourself as an author, right?
No, I'm...
It's not like you were banging away, writing, trying to write Gone with the Wind.
By trade, I'm a physicist. I work for GE, and I do work in lasers and optics.
And these books are so successful now. Have you taken a leave?
I've taken a leave of absence right now.
From your job?
Yep.
You don't have time for that physics stuff.
Right. Well, I still do that too, but yeah.
How many of these books have you written?
So now I've finished, there's 8 books published right now, and I'm working on book number 12, and I have contracts out through book 15, and then I'm hoping to make more.
crazy success story. These are very popular with all these people who play Minecraft, right?
Oh, they love it.
And we said there are how many? 100 million?
100 million, probably more now.
Registered users?
Yeah, probably more now. But yeah, the kids are hungry for anything that's Minecraft related. You see all the merchandise in the Targets and the Walmarts, right?
All right. Right now people are scratching their heads, you know, Christmas present, holiday present. Yeah. So what age is this book for?
So these are for ages 8 to 13 or so. But the ironic thing about these books is they're about a computer game, but they will get kids to turn off the computer and read. So it's kind of ironic that it's about a computer game, but they're going to stop reading.
So you had to really get familiar with the game, right?
Yeah, well, I was playing it with my son, you know. I like computer games. I'm an engineer. I like building stuff. So he would be building things, and he would be teaching me things about how to do the game. And so we play it a lot together.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah. So you're kind of a hero in your son's eyes now?
Well, I was already, obviously. But yeah, he's proud of these books. He thinks it's pretty cool.
Yeah. You know, there are probably budding authors watching, too. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yep.
And I think, you know, the common knowledge is, amongst authors, you know, getting your first book published is pretty much as easy as making it rain.
Yeah. That's pretty tough.
So tell them your path.
So I originally, and I don't know if you know this, I wrote 5 books before this one, and they were all colossal failures. That I couldn't get anybody to look at them or anybody to publish them or anything.
So now they're just earlier drafts of this?
Yeah, no, they were completely different. Oh. And this only came about because of the bullying incident with my son. And the thing that I've learned about getting published is a lot of authors write that first book and it never goes anywhere.
Right.
And boy, you got to keep at it, because I look back at that first book and it was terrible. And I'm glad no one published it.
Did you say
I self-published that on Amazon, and it's surprisingly easy to do. Yeah. And there's a lot of resources out there to help you to self-publish.
And that got your publisher's attention?
Because I sold 50,000 copies.
Wow. Right. Wow. Where can people find this book? It's Invasion of the Overworld, an unofficial Minecrafter's adventure. This is just book 1 in Game Night's 999 series, and so you got a lot of them you can read if you get rolling. And it is a fun read. I've read it.
So these are at Barnes & Noble, Walmart, Kmart, Target, everywhere that books are sold. You'll find these on the shelf.
All right. Amazon.
Amazon, absolutely.
Yeah, so you can go online.
Yep.
Too. All right. All right. Mark Cheverton, physicist and author. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you for joining us on Forum 13. I'm Phil Bailey. We'll see you next week.